Do you know who loves carrots? What's up, Doc? The Easter Bunny loves carrots. And this is all about things we're fixing for an Easter meal. And these beautiful carrots, they were fresh and they had their top still on them. And they have been cut because this dish doesn't take long to cook at all, y'all. So you wanna cut your carrots. Excuse me. You wanna cut your carrots long ways. I can't wait to get to some sharp knives. Or at least my knife sharpener. Okay, you just wanna make sure they're not too big. Like I said, this cooks in about 15 minutes. So you see, I've got it. I've got the carrots in one of our accessories that go with the air fryer. So I'm gonna have to do these in the air fryer because I've already got something in my oven at a totally different temperature. So I'm gonna try this in the air fryer. Beautiful, beautiful carrots. So this recipe is from Cooking with Paula Deen magazine, and it's orange-glazed roasted carrots. So I've got half a stick of butter. I've got 2 shallots that have been diced up. Let me get it all out. And then we have our garlic, which is 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So we're gonna cook this for 2 minutes, stirring the whole time because garlic can burn really quickly. I've got my heat set on just a notch above medium. So you just want to keep that garlic turning so it won't burn, because I myself don't care for burned garlic. It can turn real bitter on you. So like I said, we're just gonna cook this for about 2 minutes. And our half a stick of butter is not even melted yet. So 2 minutes on these. I might cut that up just a little bit, Eddie, since I'm gonna stand here and watch it very closely. And here are our beautiful carrots. Now this accessory is one of the accessories that you can order along with your air fryer. So these just fit perfect. They fit perfectly down into the air fryer. Okay. Our butter is finally melted. It smells so good. So aromatic. Okay, so I think it's been 2 minutes, don't you, Eddie?
Yep, since you started, it's exactly 2 minutes.
All right, so I'm gonna add our honey. So this is gonna make those carrots kind of sweet. And I'm gonna add our salt. And I'm gonna add our pepper. Let me reach up here and get, I just love my coarse ground pepper. All right, so we're gonna stir this up. And then The next thing we're gonna add is 2 cups of orange juice. Wouldn't that be great if it was really fresh orange juice? It'd take a while though to get that much juice, wouldn't it, Eddie?
Well, a couple of weeks ago we could have gotten them off the tree.
I mean, our citrus has really produced beautifully. And when I say our, Bobby's produced so well. He and Claudia had so many beautiful, beautiful lemons. And at Dogwood, we have a lot of citrus trees over there. And they were just loaded this year. The tangerines, the oranges, the grapefruits, and the lemon.
The carpenters working on the house have enjoyed the tangerines and the oranges.
I'm so glad that they're getting eaten. With us not being in the house yet, you know, it's not like I can just go out and pick some right then. So, all right. So, normally we would put all of our carrots on an aluminum foil lined baking sheet. And we would put these all on a single layer because you see how many carrots I can't fit in there in our pan. But like I said, I can't up the temperature because this one cooks at 450 in the oven, and we've got something cooking at 350 right now. So, all right, now this is starting to boil, our sauce mixture, and it's got butter, shallots, garlic, 2 cups of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of honey, and it calls for a teaspoon of salt, but I didn't do that much because I'm only able to cook about half of our carrots. So we're gonna cook this and reduce it to about 1.5 cups. And so hopefully it's gonna thicken up because maybe of the honey, but we're gonna reduce that down. But while that is reducing down, we're gonna take our carrots, and I'm spraying them with olive oil. There you go. And I'm gonna put these in the air fryer. Our recipe tells us to cook it for 10 minutes while we're reducing. And I'm gonna run it all the way to 430 because if I was doing this truly like the recipe said, it would be in a 450 degree oven. So the closest I can get to that is 430. And that's hot, y'all. All right, I'm gonna turn this up just a wee little bit. And you don't need to constantly stir this, but just occasionally. And I wanna check the clock, Eddie, for this should take 12 minutes and our carrots are cooking for 10. So our timer is in use right now. So about 4:22 or 3:22, sorry, 3:22. I'm all confused with the time change. So this should be ready about 3:22. Look over in there, Eddie, and see how good our carrots look. Now that's 10 minutes in the air fryer. And I actually reduced our liquid down to 1 cup instead of 1.5 cups because I wanted it to get a little bit thicker. So we're just gonna pour that. Uh-oh, something else is going off. So I'm just gonna cover those carrots and I'm gonna put them back in the microwave, in the air fryer for 5 more minutes. Our air fryer is fixing to buzz off, but I want to show y'all these beautiful carrots. Look at that bubbly, wonderful pan of fresh carrots. Does that not look like out of this world, Eddie?
Yes, it looks so good.
Yes, I think y'all will love it. And hopefully, because of the honey in it and the orange juice, maybe you can entice your children into
the candy carrots.
Yeah, candy carrots. That's what we'll tell them. Candy carrots. Happy Easter, y'all. Loving best dishes. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.